Hello everyone. This is Erdinc Boraner from Turkey, Eskişehir. My GitHub and edX usernames are Boran and today is 28th April 2024, and this is my submission for CS50's Introduction to Python final project. And as you can see from my code, instead of relying on multiple libraries, I solved most of the problems I have faced with a lot of syntax. And as you can see from the first class you see, I wanted to implement a basic tic-tac-toe game where you can, as an user, play it from the terminal. And yeah, since I am very new to coding though, I wanted to implement what I have learned from CS50's Python courses. As you can see, I am also using a PyCharm with Python 3.12 as interpreter. And so let's get started. But before I run this code, I wanted to talk about how I approach this problem. And as you can see, first I have created a class which includes basic functions like print the board, which program uses after every valid user input from the terminal. And by doing so, it keeps us updated about the board. So yeah, and I have also made a move function which also validates users terminal input as well. And after that, as you can see from the switch function, there is only one current player, and it just simply rotates after every valid user turn. And I have also created the easy O function. So if the user wants to play alone, it can input one player, and it can simply just play against easy O function. And then I have created another class which includes basic win conditions and draw conditions, and I have also used all of these codes with a lot of while loops. So let's get started. Okay, it's asking for one or two players. Let's input a three player. Okay, it says invalid player number. Let's input a cat then. It says invalid player number. Okay, I guess you and I have to play this game, so that makes two players. So let's go. As the rule suggests, X player moves first. So as an X player, I will move my X in the second row and second column. As an O player, let's go for first row, third column. As an X player, let's go for second row and third column. As an O player, let's go for first row and second column. As an X player, let's go for third row and third column. As an O player, let's go for third row and first column. Okay, I think as an X player, I'm gonna win this by a cross. Let's go for first row and first column. And as you can see, player X wins by the cross win. Okay then, let's try to make a draw then, like fill the board, fill with characters. Let's go for two players again. Let's go for fifth row and fifth column. Since it's not a valid place, it says invalid move. So let's go for first row and first column. Now as the O player, let's go for first row, but sixth column. It's an invalid move. So as an O player, let's go for second row and second column. As an X player, let's go for third row and third column. As an O player, let's go for second row and first column. As an X player, let's go for third row and the first column. As an O player, let's go for third row and the second column. As an X player, let's go for first row and second column. As an O player, let's go for first row and third column. And as an X player, let's go for second row and third column. And as you can see, game is a draw. Now let's just try the easy O function, which will play as O, opponent O, and let's go for one player. Let's go for row of cat. Okay, let's go for first row but dog column. Okay, let's go for second row and second column. Let's go for second row and third column. And let's go for first row and first column. And let's go for, I think I'm gonna go for a crossfin, and let's say third row and third column. As you can see, I played against easy O function and I have won with crossfin. So this was my final project for CS50's submission, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.